It allows them to have a nightlife as well as a wonderful weekend. And as we talked about, and you'll learn with Derrick, he'll share a little bit more, we talked about a doubleheader on Saturday and a special event championship on Sunday, and it really just worked out perfect collectively on that weekend. We then looked around and said, well, wait a minute, there's a couple events on that weekend related to basketball, and they're right here in this building with UNLV. UNLV's David Rice will open up his inaugural season on Friday night, 11-11-11, with his Let's Run campaign, and we'll see the Runnin' Rebels play on Friday night, and they'll close the weekend on Monday against UNR. So when we looked at it all, we said, you know what, it's an absolute basketball junkie weekend, and let's put our arms around this thing and let's make it work. So on that note, I want to bring up our co-producer partner, Derrick Brooks, and he's going to share a little bit more about the depth of the event, how it came to be with Alan, and what our goals and visions are for this wonderful event. Thank you.
Thanks, Darren. So Las Vegas needs an NBA team, right? Yeah. I know an amazing guard that could play for the Las Vegas team. So this event came about. It's a number of ways this event came about, but the NBA lockout, as you guys know, has presented the opportunity of a lot of exhibition games. So these exhibition games have been going on in different cities, and you've seen stars like LeBron James and Kevin Durant and Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul playing these type of games. And we just thought, how do you take this to another level? How do you take this exhibition game to the appropriate stage? And Las Vegas is the appropriate stage to have such a game and put it on such a level. So first, I wanna be able to thank Alan. I also want to thank Gary Moore and Moore Management and Entertainment. Thank Darren and Kevin for allowing myself and my partner Jamal from Rose and Rain the opportunity to organize and put together such an event. The way we wanted to put this event on was something classy, just like everything that goes on in Vegas. I said to Darren the other day, the cool thing about Vegas is you could go watch the Blue Man Group one night. You could see Mike Tyson fighting at age 45 or something like that the other night, and then you can go and watch basketball. And when we started talking about how do we put this event on, who do we use, et cetera, it took me back to 1996. I was an intern from Temple University, interning with the Philadelphia 76ers, and I saw the game of basketball change. I saw how people looked at the game of basketball, how people cheered for the game of basketball. And being from Philadelphia, which is a blue-collar town, they embraced and took in this man to my right, Allen Iverson. And I knew at that point when Darren and I were talking that if we were going to take this game to another level, we had to bring in somebody who was who embodies what basketball is all about. Played every game like it was his last, loves the game of basketball, breathes the game of basketball, and is revered by all the top NBA players that are playing in these exhibition games. So if we thought if anybody can create the Las Vegas Superstar Challenge, it was the ultimate superstar, Allen Iverson. So reached out to Gary Moore and Moore Management Entertainment, LLC, and the rest is playing out in history. So the actual game is going to be the November 12th and November 13th, of which we'll have 4 teams. The exciting part about this is we are bringing college NCAA basketball to NBA and professional players. What do I mean by that? I mean the excitement of the NCAA tournament is you never know who's going to win. On paper, Kansas looks great, but they might get knocked off by Gonzaga. Those are the type of things that when you look at the college game and you look at the NBA game, you may look at it a little bit differently. So to have a tournament like this where you have NBA guys who are going at it and fighting for the championship, you don't know. We have a rookie team that is headed up by Derrick Williams out of Arizona, also has a local favorite, Jimmer Ferdette, and Kemba Walker from the national champions. That whole rookie team is put together. Al Harrington, who should be coming in here any minute now to talk about his team. I won't put his team out there, but when Al Harrington contacted me, he said, it doesn't matter who Allen has on his team, my team's going to win it. So I like that fierce competitiveness from the beginning. And then we have the team, the Philadelphia team, the team out of Philly who, you know, big names are big names, but basketball is about winning and losing. You win the championship and you have a big name, great. But if you win the championship and you don't have a big name, then you just won the championship. And Philadelphia played against Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Chris Paul all on the same team, and they won the game. And so Philly has won 4 of these exhibition games, and they said, we're going to take this show on the road. So they plan to come out to Las Vegas and prove to Las Vegas why they are undefeated. And then, of course, we have Allen's team, which Allen's going to go into himself. So I know myself personally, when this all went out in the media and you guys were able to put things out on the earth so everybody knew about this coming to Las Vegas, my phone started ringing from NBA players saying, is Allen's team already filled? Can you ask Allen if I can get a spot? And these are players that everyone would love to see and pay for to watch them play basketball. And I said, you got to check with Allen. You got to check with Gary. I can't put you on the team. So I'm sure if my phone was ringing, his phone is off the hook, and he probably has it off right now. So I think that this game is structured to be something that we would like to do every year and just make bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think the reason that we were able to do so was because of Allen in the beginning. Thank you. I was going to bring up Al so he can talk, but Al must be parking or something like that. So I'm going to bring Allen up, and Allen's going to talk a little bit about what this game means to him, and also a little bit about maybe players on his team. I know he got some surprised players that might be playing, in the game. I do want to mention this, that after Allen speaks, we'll have a brief question and answer session where you guys will be able to ask questions. I do ask that we respectfully keep all questions pertaining to this event and this event only. It could pertain to this event as it spells out to the lockout, but we want to keep all questions to this event. Thank you. Alan.
Good evening. I just feel that, this was a great opportunity. I'd like to thank everybody involved, first and foremost. And, I obviously want to thank God for giving me the opportunity. I have a chance to perform again and do what I love to do and give the fans my God-given ability. Everybody know that it's a lockout. You've been seeing these exhibition games on TV, and, they have been pretty much exciting. You get an opportunity to see guys that you would probably never get to see on the same team compete in a competitive atmosphere. And, for me, the opportunity was so great. It's just a great place to play in. I was always a big fan of that UNLV squad with Tyreke, sitting on the sideline, biting the towels, and you had Larry Johnson and Anderson Hunt, Larry Johnson, Anderson Hunt, Stacey Augman. Those guys were so exciting, and then just to have a chance to, be in Vegas and bring my team and excite the fans, it was just a great opportunity and a blessing. And with the lockout going on, us guys that play basketball and has the passion for basketball like we do, and all we know is basketball. We've been playing it, since I've been playing it since I was 8 years old, and been in love with it since then. And then when something like a lockout happens, you don't get a chance to do what you love to do, especially on the level that you want to play it on, if you got accustomed to playing it on that level. So this was just a great idea, just to have these different players come in and compete and, try to win a tournament. And I'm just happy that I had the chance to be a part of it. You can ask me whatever you need to ask.
You want to tell them that Larry's going to be the designated coach for your team? Is that correct?
I don't think that was confirmed yet.
Okay.
So you have to
We'll
ask.
wait on that.
But I'm gonna leave. Guys are talking about who playing on their team and this, that, and third. That's something that I won't get in here and talk about. You'll see on the day it's time to dance.
Will there be any practices leading up to
No, not at all. Not at all. I didn't come here to talk about practice. Not at all. But it'll be enough workouts for me, from today on. I'll make sure I come in shape and ready to go, get the fans what they always been accustomed to seeing from me.
Alan, you've got the list of your team here. Stacey Augman's right here. You can ask him if he wants to play.
I don't think having him play game might get out of hand or something. It might be, we trying to get through this without any fights or anything like that. So, so we'll keep Stacey out of the game for all of our sake, or for whoever he get into it with. So we'll leave that alone.
Alan, you were an active player during the last lockout. What resonates with you about the current lockout and the situation for these young players, some who never had a minute in the league yet, are facing with their futures?
I can't speak for them, but I can only imagine what they're going through. For me, it was rough because I had already started playing and got the feeling of and the adrenaline rush of playing in games, and then you have that ultimate dream of making it to the NBA one day, and then you finally get there and you're on the doorstep, and you can't get in. You know what I mean? So, or you just forgot you didn't have the key to get in. So I feel bad for them, you know what I mean? But I understand at the same time, and they should understand that it is a business. And, I'm pretty sure the owners want basketball just like the players do. And, I think everything will work itself out. I think there will be a season. And, I just hope and pray that the fans be patient and understand that it is a business and it's not just about money, hopefully. And they're able to see the guys that they love to watch.
What's not being paid to play this game? Are you
I didn't discuss it.